So I believe in terms of all-star selection, players are selected for the all-star team based on fan voting, coaches and players voting, and media involved, and media, right? What's always interesting is seeing the fan vote, because the athletes that get the most fan votes become the captain of each team, okay, in the East and in the West. So I presume LeBron will probably take it in the West this year. I'll be guessing KD will take it in the East, or maybe Embiid, right? Okay, so let's see. Before we give our choices, let me just take 1 second. I'll see what Tobe sent in the group about the fans voted, because this is just great, right? So some notable players been voted for as all-stars by the fans, right? We have, in the Western Conference, in the front court, we have Andrew Wiggins. Toby, react, please. Go on, tell that.
They're just trolling, man. They're just trolling. They know he's overrated. It's the fun vote of the year. You know that. Remember that year Zaza Pachulia was on the cusp of like.
Yeah, he was going to start.
Yeah. That's what Wiggins is this year. Yeah,
Bro,
it's the troll factor.
I'd go as far as to say, yeah, they're literally trolling you. Like they're literally trolling you. Like Toby's got strong feelings against Andrew Wiggins, which makes it funny every time he's actually successful in some way. More interestingly, they have Klay Thompson as an all-star in the Western Conference. For those of you who didn't know, Klay Thompson is currently missing his second year in a row with an Achilles tear, yet he's there. Over in the East, who have we got? Okay, to be fair, the East is fair. Although they've got Derrick Rose in there, which is like, yeah, nah, that's not going to happen. Right, okay, so thank you, fans. Fans, we love you, okay? I'm not making fun. We love you, you know. Sign up, subscribe, and share. All that stuff, yeah? Podcast@thehoopcore.com. Now, what I've said for the boys is we're going to split into teams. Me and K-Dot are a team. Ollie and Tobes are a team. And Ollie and Tobes are going to pick the Western All-Stars. Me and K-Dot are going to pick the Eastern All-Stars, right? It's actually a blind reveal. Like, me and K-Dot haven't actually spoken about who we've chosen, and I've got a bad feeling we're going to argue, because we just always do about most things sports related. I think Toby and Ollie seem to be on more of a wave. But okay, I'll go first, right? I'll go first. So what was K-Dot? What did I have to do again? Was I front court or back? I was front court, wasn't I? I was Eastern front. He's giving a thumbs up for those who aren't watching on YouTube. Right, okay. So front court. Let me give myself some music. Okay, so I am the Eastern Conference front court. And to be honest, I think I've got probably the easiest job, actually. So I'll put myself on a countdown. I'll say who I've chosen, and then I'll let the boys can talk about it, right? Then we'll build this team. So what am I giving myself? Y'all ready for this? Okay. Eastern Conference front court. For me, easy. We have, firstly, the two-time reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Come at him, bro. We got the front runner for MVP, Joel Embiid. And we got the beast, the king in New York, the guy everyone wants to be, Julius Randle. just joking. The look on you man's face was too funny.
I was looking at my phone for a second. I was just like...
not Julius Randle, by the way, guys. Kevin, the Slim Reaper Durant, obviously. Just thought I'd switch you up there for you guys. Keep you guys guessing. I don't know if there's too many arguments about that. Anyone got any strong feelings against it? Or anyone want to shout out anyone who narrowly missed out on the Eastern Conference front court? I ain't got too many arguments, which is unusual. Or Ollie's unmuted.
No. I was just saying. Who you said KD?
I said KD. I said Joel Embiid. I said Giannis Antetokounmpo. Those should be the front court starters.
And that's who I had down as my three as well.
It's indisputable, really. I will shout out Julius Randle. I will shout out Jason Tatum, who, you know, they've been fantastic. Domantas Sabonis. I know Toby likes to give props to, the guys that don't get the love they should get. They've all been balling. Those three are the guys, I'll be interested to see if Julius Randle makes it though. It'd be nice. It'd be nice for the Knicks to have an all-star. And I think it'd be nice for Julius Randle, Julius Randle, the thing I like about him, he's been a good soldier since he's been in the NBA. You know what I mean? When he was at the LA Lakers, he put in all the work, did the best he could. When he went to New Orleans, he didn't sulk, he put in the work. When he's gone to the Knicks, he hasn't sulked, he's put in the work and he's built himself up. And I think he's going to find himself maybe on a contender, helping out on a contender.
I do think, sadly, he will get snubbed, I actually think, because you've got players like Gordon Hayward, you've already mentioned Tatum's Sabonis. And I think one I was torn about, and I don't want to encroach, I don't know if Kareem will go that way. Will Tobias Harris be an all-star this year? Because, the Philly are the top seed in the...
Yeah, but he can't get into that front court. I think he's listed as a forward.
Yeah, so he would be in the front court, right? So yeah, so what I mean is,
in the bench.
If he's top, when you're top of your conference, you normally, without it, it's unwritten code, you get 2 all-stars in it.
Yeah, true.
So who's the second all-star? Is it him or Simmons? That's what really I don't know. So I mean, we'll see what K-Dot says. He might have stuck him in. I don't know, but as in Simmons, but I don't know. That was where I don't know who takes that from.
Gosh, I didn't even think of that. Gosh, it's unthinkable.
Yeah, and I just
all right. Okay, K-Dot. You are in. But you're under official timer to start off with, and then you lead. All right. Okay. None of us, genuinely, no one knows what's going on. I think you had probably arguably the hardest job.
Yeah, no, I think I did. I did, and I think we're gonna argue, but
okay, cool.
I say this with my chest.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Just let me know when you're ready. You can give us a 2, and then we can talk about it. You ready to go?
100%.
The Eastern Conference backcourt starters for the All-Star game, as chosen by the Hoop Call.
So firstly, my point guard has been exceptional for the last however many years. It's averaging 27.9 points, 4.8 rebounds, 5 assists. There's only one, Kyrie Irving.
Yes.
He's been amazing since he's come back from his hiatus. And then this was going to be controversial, but let me try and talk it out. He's had a breakout year this year. He's been unbelievable. He hasn't been a perennial all-star, but I think this year he's been exceptional. He's averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. My man, Jaylen Brown. Controversial, I know, but I think that he's done very well this year. I think he's had a really, I guess he's had he's been overlooked
that's a massive choice
over the last 3 or 4 years, and I think this year has really shown that he's matured. He's found his role in Boston, especially with the fact that Gordon Hayward's not there, so it's kind of allowed him to shine a bit more. And it seems like he's a very important piece for that team, and I think it should be acknowledged.
Mate, you know what? I'm not mad at it. And you know what? I'm going to go as far as to say, you know what? I know I can't go as far as to say I'm with it. I'm sorry. You're my boy, but I can't go as far as saying with it because you've missed out James Harden and you've missed out James Harden, okay? But you've missed out Bradley Beal. Now, I was actually with you on the Bradley Beal. I see some thumbs up here, but I'm actually supporting Karim on missing out on Bradley Beal because you don't have dubs. If you ain't got dubs, get out of my face. Get out. Oh, sorry, that's hard. Yeah, if you ain't got dubs, then you know what I mean. Just go and play.
You can't be averaging 35 points a game.
Ollie, you can't be averaging how many 1 dub every week.
Have you seen that Wizards team? Have you seen that Wizards
whatever, bro.
These are some randomly generated.
Bro, this Wizards team is no worse than the 2018 Cavs, right? So.
Look, between the Doc and K-Dot's team, you've got what I had as my 5, so I agree with both of you.
Okay.
So it's the perfect five for me. Bradley Beal, as we said, I totally fully agree. I know he's balling, but the guy cannot start in terms of traditional all-star metrics. Also, James Harden, get out of here. Have we forgotten all that nonsense at the start of the year? He can't be starting. Forget that.
Yeah, but Tobes, you're the king of credit rating.
Man,
this guy's credit rating is...
he'll make the all-star
Please
game.
respect.
Don't worry. He's got respect in the bank. All these guys will make it. But the start, fam, come on. At least give it to Jaylen, who's been working since the start of the year.
Jaylen, small boy.
He's been carrying that team.
Because
Tatum was out for 2 weeks, and then Boston did good. So Kyrie's been too sick, and I agree with both of your choices there.
Jaylen Brown, I think, is the new Klay Thompson, and I think his ceiling's potentially higher than Klay Thompson, but because he does it on both ends, he can ball out. He needs chips. You know, his credit rating still is being built. It's being built, but I want to be early on the Jaylen Brown train. But K-Dot, just quickly explain before we move west, why Jaylen Brown over James Harden?
I think that as Toby said, that I know it's very petty. I didn't really like the way he went about leaving the Rockets. I think, him
Classic
coming
Scorpio
back, out of shape, all that kind of stuff. It didn't endear himself to me from that standpoint. I think that the fact that Jaylen Brown has put his hard hat on, gone to work every day, and has really shone this year, and it's translated into wins. Yes, he's playing on a good team, but fundamentally he's been a very, very big piece on that team. So I think that he deserves all the credit. He really, really has. And again, I think the last couple of years, he hasn't really been given, I wouldn't say it'll go so far as to say he's underrated, but I do think this year he's had a breakout year, and I think it's really...
So you want to reward him? You want to reward him?
No, I do. And I think there's not a slight that, say, Bradley Beal isn't starting because he's averaging 35 points a game. We know, wonderful, but how does that translate into wins?
You hit him with a wonderful. Oh, that's horrible. Again, I say to all listeners, anytime Karim says wonderful, it means he doesn't give an F about it, right? So when he hits someone in a wonderful, that means, just get out of my sight. Funny. Karim, thanks so much for that, man. Oh, you really made my evening already. Okay, and good. I think we teamed up well there. I think we teamed up well.